I'm Anton.
Not again. I'm Yukinobu Takizawa. After I started middle school, I started getting a lot of zits. Every time I got a zit, I just popped it. It was kind of satisfying to see the white goo come out. I couldn't stop popping them. But now, my face looked like this.
Look at his face! Gross!
He probably doesn't wash his face.
Everyone in my class laughed at me. It made me feel really insecure, so I kept to myself most of the time. Then I moved on to high school, but I couldn't make any friends there either. I felt like everyone was laughing at me. I hated the way I looked. God damn it. I tried using all kinds of different soap, but nothing was working. My skin was in a horrible shape. I wasn't even sure if I could fix it anymore. Popping all those pimples, it damaged my skin pretty bad. Laser treatment? I started thinking about getting laser treatment. If this doesn't work, I don't know what will. Apparently, you can use lasers to get rid of scars on your face, but the treatment costs about $1,000. I couldn't get a job because of my looks, so I didn't have that kind of money. Mom?
Yeah?
I decided to ask my mom for help, but
$1,000? No way! They're just zits. They'll go away soon.
it was hopeless. Come on, Mom! This sucks so much! I just wanted a normal life like everyone else. Make friends, hang out, go out with girls.
Hey, did you hear about the handyman service company? They'll help you with basically anything. All you gotta do is bring them your most important thing you own.
Sound pretty sketchy to me. Here, you drop this.
Thanks, but I don't need it anymore. You can have it.
All I was trying to do was help, but I guess you wanted nothing to do with me. At this rate, I'll never get a girlfriend. That day after class. Huh? What the? Plastic surgery? I found his cosmetic surgeon's office in the back alley. Discount laser treatment? I don't remember this being here. Then I saw the sign on the wall.
Ah, can I help you?
This doctor came out to greet me. I decided to hear him out to see if there was anything he can do to help me.
Normally, you'd need to get about 5 treatments, but we invented this new treatment called the burning treatment, and with that, you only need 1 treatment.
Just once?
That's right! Your skin will be as good as new in 1 day. It might hurt a bit, but...
Oh, but I don't know. I don't have any money.
300.
What?
$300 and we'll call it even.
What, 300? That was super cheap. It was cheaper than any other Calisson around town.
I went through some kind of thing when I was a kid.
I hate seeing kids like you suffer with acne. I just want to help, that's all. Doctor.
Come on, it's time for a change. New friends, a new girlfriend, a new life.
A new life? This guy sounded really sketchy, to be honest, but a new life. I decided it was time to take action.
Okay, I'm in. It's time for a change. I'm sick of being made fun of.
That night, After Mom fell asleep, I stole some money from her purse. Then,
Okay, sign here.
okay. The next day, I went back to the clinic to sign some waivers.
Here, just forge your mom's signature.
Okay. After I got changed, the doctor took my temperature and asked me some basic questions. A few minutes later, we were ready to begin.
Sorry I had to tie you up. It'll be over soon.
He tied me up pretty tight.
Okay then, here we go.
Okay. It's time to start fresh. Time to start my new life. Then, 2 hours later, the surgery was over. My face was still wrapped in bandages when I left the hospital. Finally. It was pretty painful. I was really glad that it was over. I still felt dizzy from the pain. That night, I was back in my room. It was time to take out the bandages. It's time to start my new life! But then... Wow, what the hell?
Yukinobu, did you take money from my purse?
My face was burnt! My skin had melted and it wasn't looking good. What have you done to me? Look at me! The next day, I went to the surgeon first thing in the morning. Fix this!
Haha, beautiful! The operation was a success!
What?
Yes, that's the look. Despair, devastation, misery. That's the look. I have created another masterpiece.
I made a big mistake. This guy is mad. This doctor is out of his mind. He wasn't trying to help me at all. What do I do now? What am I supposed to do? I knew it was pointless, but I started yelling at him, asking him to make things right, but... He took out the waiver and shoved it in my face.
Too bad. See here. The clinic assumes no responsibility for the outcomes of any treatment provided.
What?
The law can't protect you.
Then he left the office and disappeared. I never saw him after that. This looks bad. Sorry, but there's nothing I can do. I went to see a real doctor after that, but 70% of my face was burned off. There was nothing he could do. Things got even worse for me after that. Ugh! Every time I changed my bandages, it hurt like hell. And I couldn't go to school looking like this either. It's over. It's all over now. My face is gone. I cried every single night. I don't know what to do anymore. A few days later, I went to this old church. Wow, he's really here. The church was abandoned years ago. But there was this guy sitting in the chapel. His name was Anton, the guy who ran the handyman service company. I need your help. And I told him everything that happened. I know this isn't gonna change anything, but I just need your help, please. I brought the most important thing to me as payment. My grandpa's watch. Here's my payment, my grandpa's watch. He gave it to me before he passed away. Then, all right, I'll take your case.
La 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 la. I was born an artist. I transformed lives. I called myself the human sculptor. Ah, it was fun. That look on that kid's face, priceless. I loved watching people suffer. I couldn't get enough of it. And I loved taking pictures. This is what I lived for. Time to go home and add these to my collection. Finding patients was easy. All I had to do was put up ads for extremely cheap treatments. I went around the country looking for new patients to add to my collection. La la la. What the? But then that night when I got home, someone was in my house. Who the hell are you? How did you get in? Am I being robbed? I reached for my taser in my bag, but then... Ah! I ran into this big machine. What is this thing? What the hell is this?
Highly concentrated pulse laser. It's used to weld metal and stuff. It can get quite hot.
What? Get the hell out! But then... Stop! Stop! Let me go! Someone else grabbed me and tied me up to his bed.
Do you know what the melting pot is for a human cell? At 50,000 degrees Celsius, the blood starts to boil. At 100,000, you turn into ashes.
Let me go! Now!
All right then. Let's see how long you can last.
Stop!
Then,
What? You have a sister, Rolly?
Yep.
I had no idea.
Why did you keep this a secret?
I wasn't trying to. Nobody asked me.
Do you have any siblings, Anton-san?
huh? Oh,
Wow.
I read the newspaper and they took care of the underground doctor for me. He got arrested and most of the skin on his face was burnt off. Later, I went to the church to thank the handyman, and then, there he is. He was sitting there as always. Thank you, Anton-san. But then, you got it all wrong.
Huh?
I'm not Anton. Then he turned towards me and said, I'm Anton. I got one older brother, actually.
What?
I had no idea.
But he's, never mind.
Anton didn't say much after that. I looked at his face, and he looked kinda sad for some reason.
Nope, not quite there, buddy. Still gotta work on them muscles. Need way more training.
No thanks, I'm not really into that stuff.
Oh, seriously? Take a look at my beautiful muscles.
Yeah, right. My name is Mitsu Kamachi. Our high school sophomore teacher, Mr. Kondo, is also the school's physical education coach. As you can see, his hobby is weight training. He's always showing off his well-developed muscles to the class or anybody else he runs across.
Mr. Kondo? I'm not sure how to work this schedule out.
When one of the students asked about the printout for the homeroom schedule,
Well, let me see that. This part here?
he pretended to point at the schedule and made a muscular pose instead.
Yeah, right, but
During a test one day, a girl dropped her eraser when
I'll get that for you, young lady.
he made a gesture to pick it up, but it would suddenly turn and show her his powerfully built back muscles. He completely disregards his duties as a teacher and just shows off his pumped-up physique.
Are you so mesmerized by this stone body of mine? Well then, I give you permission to touch them if you like.
Huh? Yeah, right. But not really.
What do you think, eh? Pretty darn impressive, huh?
Yes, I suppose.
Everyone was getting sick and tired of his behavior. Because he's constantly training, his adrenaline level is always super high, which increases his energy level. He's always so full of pep and vigor, to the point of nausea.
Hey, you guys, want to do a little arm wrestling with me? Bet I can beat you all. Come on, I'll take you all on at once.
He would flex his glistening muscles to the students and showing off in front of the girls.
Man, you guys are no fun. Show a little backbone.
Everyone was getting sick and tired of his muscle-bound antics. Nobody was interested and encouraged him any further. Then one day,
What the hell is going on here?
a couple of maintenance guys were working on something as we entered the class. I wonder if the door is busted. That's it, all done here.
Oh, thanks, guys.
And after the maintenance guys left,
Okay, now we're all set.
Wait, did you put a lock on it?
I had no idea what he was doing, but apparently he had put locks on both the entrance and the exit doors at the back.
Can I ask what you're doing?
I want to challenge you guys to something. You ready for this? Here it is. You guys are not leaving this class until you do 10,000 squats.
Huh? Are you nuts?
He suddenly demanded this outrageous assignment.
What do you mean we can't leave? Are you serious?
Yeah, I must with the squats. 10,000. That's impossible.
I'm calling it muscle homeroom.
Pardon me?
Homeroom is where the teacher and students get to know each other. Well, let's get to know each other through muscle building, eh?
All he seems focused on is his muscles. For Christ's sake, he went so far as to make up this outrageous undertaking.
Squats are considered the big three of muscle building, huh? It's part of every muscle building program. The rules are very simple. This will be a one-on-one challenge against me. Who's brave enough to challenge me? However, there's a catch. Until this representative is able to do these 10,000 squats, none of you will be able to leave this classroom.
Are you out of your mind?
Mr. Kondo, I have to go see my grandma at the hospital after school. I don't have time for this.
Okay, now who should we pick as a representative?
No matter what we said, he completely ignored us. He was laser focused on his preposterous scheme.
I select you, Mitsu. You do this and everyone goes home.
Wouldn't you know it, he picked me, the weakest and most frail-looking guy in the class.
Okay, Mitsu, you're the man.
Why the hell did you pick Mitsu, for God's sake? We'll be stuck in here forever.
He's the weakest looking guy here, that's why. I'm gonna put some muscles on the scarecrow frame of his. You should be thanking me, kid. Wait.
I could see right through his BS. He chose me, the scrawniest kid here, so that he could show off his muscles even more.
According to the record book, the record is 4,708 squats in an hour. So if all goes well, you'll be able to go home in about 2 to 3 hours. It all depends on how hard Mitsu pushes it. Well,
That's totally impossible. That's all for your very own enjoyment.
I wish you wouldn't involve us in your dumb hobby.
The entire class was totally aghast at this whole charade, but Mr. Kondo ignored our griping and continued with the sham. The darn doors are locked tight. There was no escape. We had no other choice. I was forced to compete against Mr. Kondo in this squat competition.
Okay, let's get started, kid. 1, 2, 3.
And then I started doing the squats as best I could. Squats are done by spreading your knees out a bit wider than your shoulders, and then using your hips to thrust yourself up and down. It strengthens the lower back and leg muscles. If you do it the proper way, it really takes considerable effort.
Don't cheat now, Mitsu. I'm watching.
Oh, what am I going to do? I gotta call my part-time job.
Everyone looked totally fed up with this whole charade. Who can blame him, right? I mean, seriously, 10,000 squats? And no one was expecting little old me to accomplish this impossible feat.
I was in a state of euphoria. This was my opportunity to showcase my perfect physique. It's like 33, 34, 35. To have people mesmerized by these muscles that I built. I'm on top of the world, my God! I wanted my students to witness the brilliance of bodybuilding and how much it can enhance their young lives. Heh, feels pretty good, huh? I bet the pain in your legs are so excruciating that it almost feels good, am I right? Especially for a guy like you who never exercises. I bet this is brutal. But unexpectedly, this apparent weakling was pretty determined. He's somehow managing to hang on. 37, 38, ugh. Yeah, kid, that's what I want to see. You're not a real man if you can't do at least 10,000 squats.
10 minutes later. 221, 222.
Something is not right.
223, 224.
I was sure he was gonna put up a white flag, but no. The kid wouldn't give up. I was expecting him to buckle long before this. I was gonna be the only one standing. All eyes were supposed to be on me as I showcased my physical prowess.
What's with Mitsu?
He's, like, approaching 300, right?
It looks like the other students have begun to notice too. Doing 300 squats non-stop is no easy feat. The kid's no pushover. But he's definitely reached his limit. 15 minutes later. Ah!
My left muscles were starting to ache like crazy. The tendons were twitching with the strain.
But on the other hand,
555, 556.
Mitsu was still at it. It wasn't even breaking the sweat for Christ's sake. He just continued to do its squats non-stop.
Man, how could he do that? I would have given up if I was before this.
What's going on here?
The entire class was in a state of shock. I thought Mitsu was your average kid, or more like below average. I never thought he was able to do hundreds of squats with total ease. As if he was some elite athlete. Who the hell is this like, for Pete's sake? He's just some snowflake. I made sure to pick out all the weaklings in the class. Mitzi was the smallest and figured he would fold like a lawn chair before he got started, but then 15 more minutes passed. Ah! My muscles started spasming like crazy. The workout from yesterday took its toll. The pain was excruciating.
987, 988.
The number of squats was about to exceed 1,000.
Looks like Mr. Kondo is having a tougher time.
You think Mitsu will beat Mr. Kondo? Sure looking that way.
No way this little twerp was gonna beat me, no way! It was then that... Mitsu looked over at me, cool as a cucumber, and smirked. What the hell? What's that smug look on your face, kid? Oh! I mustered all the energy I could, pushing my limits. No way I'm losing to this little punk. Not happening. I had my reasons for being this way. I started bodybuilding when I was 12 years old. Come on, guys, please. I was a total weakling in class back then. All the muscle-bound guys in my class would laugh and bully me constantly. One day, they grabbed my favorite teddy bear and ripped to shreds. Please, not that! You don't need this stinking teddy bear. What are you, kindergarten?
They just wanted to show off their strength. But this teddy was no ordinary teddy bear. Despite being poor, my mom had saved her money and bought it for me for Christmas. What's the matter with me?
I can't even protect what's precious to me. From that day on, I became obsessed with building my muscles. I was determined to become strong. I was hell-bent on putting on muscle from then on. Day and night, I worked out building and holding my muscles. All I did was think about my muscles. And I was reborn. I was a new and better person. I went through hell building my body, and I finally metamorphosized into the man I am today.
I made a vow on that day.
That I would never let anybody beat me. I was the best. But... God!
Oh no, Mr. Kondo collapsed!
Yes, I was out for the count.
Mr. Kondo. So, you've given up, I see. Is that really all you've got, Mr. Kondo?
What the? I had no more power for me to continue. I was finished.
Hey, Mitsu, who the hell are you, man?
I thought you were some computer nerd. So, how are you able to do that?
Huh? Me? Yeah, well, I've been weightlifting for some time now.
Huh?
That's right, our whole family are weightlifters. They've gone on to international events, even.
Huh? Seriously? A weightlifting family?
Yeah, that's right. I've been working out since I was a kid. That's why my height never grew much.
Now I see why you could all do those squats.
I was totally destroyed by this kid. And to think I thought this weakling was a nothing. But turns out he was an elite power lifter. He possessed muscles that were more fully developed than I'll ever achieve.
Okay, ready for the final showdown? And then... 9,998.
9,999?
10,000?
10,000! Yeah!
You did it, Mitsu!
That was totally awesome, Mitsu!
You were able to do 10,000 squats in 2 hours? It's not possible. You're not human. I knew from the very start that nobody could do this. Or so I thought. But Mitsu easily beat me at my own game. He made me look like a total loser.
You were real awesome, Mitsu.
Yeah, man, total respect, man!
And so, with this little competitive fiasco ending in my total shame, the students rushed out of the classroom, leaving me demoralized. Not only was I demoralized, but also immobilized. My legs gave out. I had to lie there in the empty classroom and wait as strength returned to my legs. Then in the evening, as the sun set and the classroom grew dark, the circulation finally returned to my legs and I was able to help myself up and head home.
Man, I can't believe we're on out of gas. Guess I better pull it to hit near a gas station.
Holy cow, another non-human! What is this world coming to? From that day on, I gave up building my muscles.
One day... What? What? I was eating lunch at work. I had nothing to do, so I decided to check the winning lottery numbers to kill some time. But then... $1 million? I won! I won $1 million! I bought these with my allowance. My husband didn't even know about it. I gotta go.
What? Hold on, you can't just leave. We're right in the middle of the busy season. Wait!
I had to go home ASAP. Yes! I can't believe this is happening. I'm Himeka Tokizawa, and I just won the lottery. I couldn't believe this was happening to me. Several years ago, my husband quit his job and started his own business, but it didn't go so well. He gave up after a few years, and now we were up to our neck in debt. I had no choice but to get a job. I never thought it would come to this. We were living paycheck to paycheck. It wasn't supposed to be like this. When I was a child, I dreamed of becoming a princess. A big castle, a pretty dress, and my very own Prince Charming. But as I got older, I realized that things were all make-believe. My husband was pathetic. He couldn't even provide for us on his own. And I was always so busy that I didn't have time to go to the hair salon.
Mom, the lights went out again.
I know, we'll just have to use a candle for now. We were constantly broke. But now, that's all gonna change. It's time to start fresh. Finally, luck was turning my way.
Mom, you're home early.
I started looking for the lottery ticket as soon as I got home. Where is it? Where the hell did I put it?
Mom?
Damn it! Calm down. Take a deep breath. Think now. Think. We were talking about $1 million here. It was so much money, and I was starting to panic. I think I put it in here. I guess not. Where did I put it? Ugh. Wait, I remember now. I put it inside that book. I'm such an idiot. Honestly, I never thought I'd win, so it took me a while to remember where I put it. But then, it's not here either. My ticket out of this, it's not here. I looked everywhere, but I couldn't find my lottery ticket anywhere. Where did it go? Think now. I came home that day. Then I put the ticket in the drawer. Then I put it inside the box. Then... Oh, why can't I remember? Then my son, Toshinao, came out of the bathroom. I asked him if he knew anything. Hey, have you seen my lottery ticket? Then...
Lottery ticket? I just flushed it. We are out of toilet paper, so I used that instead.
What? I couldn't believe what I was hearing. Toilet paper?
What's the big deal? It's not like you'll win. Can you buy more toilet paper, please?
I started to feel dizzy.
My butt hurts. I need real toilet paper.
No. He flushed it down the toilet. I went into shock and passed out.
Mom? Mom!
I'm the luckiest guy in the world. 'Cause I get to be with you, the most beautiful girl in the world.
Who are you?
I'm your husband, silly.
What? Him? He's gorgeous.
Mom!
This is my son?
I'm your butler.
I have a butler now? I was having this really nice dream. What am I doing? I woke up in the hospital. I didn't have time for this. I snuck out of there and ran back home. There's still time. It smells. After I got back, I went into the sewers underneath my house. That ticket had to be somewhere. I wasn't gonna give it up just yet. $1 million. It was more money than I could imagine. My life depends on this. I'm gonna find that money and start fresh. I walked around the sewer for about an hour trying to find the lottery ticket. I looked everywhere, but... Oh, no. It was hopeless. No, why? This was my ticket out. My chance to start fresh. This was my chance. But now it was all gone. It just slipped out of my hands. He can't get away with this. He has to pay. Then...
What the? Mom, you're home already?
Yeah.
You stink, Mom. What happened?
He has to pay for this. I was furious. I couldn't think straight anymore. This should teach him. He could stay here forever and think about what he did. I got some super glue and put it all over the toilet seat. He should be here any minute. My plan was to glue him to the seat forever. This is what he gets for flushing away $1 million. He always went to the bathroom before taking a shower. He should be here very soon. Then...
I gotta go to the bathroom.
There he is. He came running towards the bathroom just as I thought. Good riddance. Time to pay for what you did. But then... Huh? A few seconds later, he came out of there as if nothing happened. Looks like he went to number 1. Oh well, I guess I'll just have to wait a bit longer. I decided to be patient. I was like a spider waiting for my prey. But then... I need to go number 2. My stomach started to grumble. I was usually constipated, so I wasn't expecting this. Why now? But I couldn't go to the bathroom right now.
You okay, Mom?
Yeah, I'm fine, no worries. I thought about going to the convenience store, but I didn't have enough time. I'm gonna poop my pants. What if I sit on the toilet seat now?
Mom?
I had to make a choice. I couldn't even think straight anymore. Then... I gave up. I ran to the bathroom and sat down. I've been constipated for 2 weeks, so it felt great. But now...
Mom, what are you doing?
I couldn't move anymore. I was stuck here. I couldn't believe it. My butt was now super glued to the toilet seat. Why? I felt like an idiot. Then it all started to hit me. When I won the lottery, I got so excited and I lost my ability to think straight. And as a result, I tried to hurt my own son. My only son who I loved very much. I tried to superglue him to the toilet seat. All the money blinded me and made me go crazy. I was so ashamed of myself. Screw money. I don't need all that stuff. I'm happy with what I got now. I'm so sorry, Toshi now. Mom?
What are you guys doing?
I came close to losing my mind, but I realized I had everything I wanted right here. Then... All done! Phew. My husband called a handyman, and they were able to get me out of the toilet. Could you fix the toilet while you're at it? Sure. Thank you. Sorry about all this. It was pretty embarrassing. I felt like such an idiot. But then... What the? Toshi now? What is that? Huh? There was this piece of paper sticking out of his pants. What's this? Wait, is that?
What's going on?
The barcode. It was a piece of the lottery ticket. It was still there.
Congratulations, you won.
All right, Mom. Yay!
$1,000,000? This is unreal!
The rest of the ticket was gone, but the barcode was still valid, so I was able to claim my prize. It was a miracle. I'm sorry about yesterday. So I won the money, but I went back to work the next day and I apologized to my boss. I decided to keep my day job. I didn't want to let money ruin my life, so I learned that the hard way. Anyways, glad everything worked out.
How is it, dear?
Good. I'm Hiroto Katsumi. I live with my mom. We weren't very wealthy, but I didn't really mind. But there was one thing that was troubling me. Mosquitoes, Mom! Do something!
Close the windows!
There was a waterway right next to our window, and every year around this time, we got a lot of mosquitoes. I got bit everywhere. So itchy. It was really hot these days, so we could have just closed the windows at all times. We didn't know what to do. Then I finished this new quest. They're talking about video games again. The boys in my class, they were all into video games. Some of them spent all their allowance on video games. Hiroto, wanna hang out today? We're gonna play at Michan's house. Oh, I'm fine. I wasn't that into video games, though. I had a different hobby. So cute! Instead of video games, I collected action figures. I spent most of my allowance on these things. I loved staring at my collection. This here is Magu. She was one of my favorites. They only made about 100 of these. It was super rare. They don't even make them anymore, so I went for a lot on the market. She was my favorite action figure.
Hiroto, your laundry.
Wow, can you knock, Mom?
Huh? Sorry.
But I never told anyone about this hobby of mine. I kept it a secret, even from my mom. Then, one day...
Yumiko from Yakuza family is finally out!
Wow, check it out.
Hey, yo!
Huh?
Sell me the limited edition of Makugo already, huh? How much you want for it?
Teruta-san? I said no! Makugo isn't for sale. I told you this. That's Teruta-san. He was super rich. But even he couldn't get his hands on the limited edition Makugo. It was that rare. Every time I met him, he asked me to sell it to him, and I always said no.
damn it, screw this, let's go!
Hey, Yuricho. Here, I got something. It's for Maguko. It's a limited edition here. Take it.
What? Really? Thanks. That day, one of my friends gave me this add-on for Makugo. I better get home fast. This thing is gonna look great on her. I ran home to try out the new add-on, but then... What the? My case was empty. All my action figures were gone. What the? Mom, what happened to my action figures? They were right there. I ran to my mom. I thought we got robbed at first. But then...
It was taking too much space, so I threw them out.
What? I couldn't believe what I was hearing.
I told you I threw it out. Stop wasting money on those things. No wonder we can't save any money. And those things are creepy.
I couldn't believe it.
Get a normal hobby. You're a boy. Act like one.
And she left before I could say anything. Oh. I wanted to say something, but I just froze up. That night, I was still furious with my mom, so I snuck into her room. Then I opened the window. It was time to get back at her. This is all your fault, Mom. You did this to yourself. The mosquitoes started swarming in. Every year we got a lot of mosquitoes around the house, and this year was the worst. There were thousands of them. All right. The room got filled with mosquitoes in no time. Then, time to lock the door. I added some special locks to the door that she couldn't open from the inside. Time to pay for what you did, Mom. I cracked open the door and watched. The mosquitoes started gathering around her. Then she was covered in mosquitoes. Then I went outside and locked the windows from the outside.
I woke up in the middle of the night. My body itched like crazy. What the? My entire body was covered with mosquitoes. The entire room was packed with them. How did they all get in here? What is this? I tried to get rid of them, but there are too many of them. Every part of my body itched. I gotta get out of here. But then, why is the door locked? The door wouldn't open. Let me out! Help! Then, what the? Hiroto? Hiroto was standing outside.
This is what you get.
Hiroto? Why was he doing this to me? What are you doing? Let me out! I was getting stung everywhere. Why are you doing this to me?
This is what you get for throwing away my action figures.
Action figures?
Makugo was a limited edition. Makugo meant everything to me.
I was upset about the action figures that I threw out. Hiroto was doing this to get back at me. He went through all this just for that?
You don't get it.
Just open the door, please. I apologize. I was getting stung every second. Every part of my skin was starting to swell up.
No, I'm not forgiving you. I'm never letting you out. Never. It's too late for apologies.
I was very upset. And every single time I said something, mosquitoes crawled into my mouth. Let me out! Let me out now! The mosquitoes started stinging me inside my throat. I was getting harder and harder to breathe. Hiroto, help!
Look at her. Seeing her like this made me feel a little bit better. But then... Mom started running towards the window. She was trying to jump outside, But... ouch! She hit her head on the window and passed out. Mom? Then she started bleeding from her head. Looks like she hit her head pretty hard. Oh no, what now? I started to panic. What have I done? What do I do now? Can't go inside, not with all the mosquitoes. I heard if you lose the third of your blood, you can die. She was bleeding out, and the mosquitoes here sucking her blood at the same time. More mosquitoes started flying into the room from the window. When she hit her head, she made a small crack in the window. Then... So you need help with pest control, right? What happened here? I called this handyman service company for help. I couldn't do this on my own. Mom needs help. Please help her, please. Okay. Here goes nothing. Then, this woman opened the door and ran inside, but then... She slipped and fell, and she passed out. Holy-san, no! This can't be happening. I had to do this on my own. I had no choice. I gotta do this myself. Then... Ugh! I ran into the room. The mosquitoes started stinging me. Ugh, so many mosquitoes! And I started thinking about my mom. After Dad left us, it was just the two of us. We helped each other out every step of the way. Mom, get some rest.
Thank you, Hiroto. You're sweet.
Mom worked hard day and night to provide for me. She even gave me allowance. Bakugo was the very rare action figure, but... Mom meant the world to me. She was the only family I had. Finally realized that I had to save her. I couldn't lose her like this. Mom! I'm gonna save you. Hang in there. Then... I'm so sorry, Mom.
I'm sorry too. I had no idea the action figure meant so much to you.
Luckily, Mom and Rolly-san were fine. Thank goodness. And a few days later...
I found it!
Really? Anton-san found an action figure at the garbage dump. But then, I decided to sell the action figure to Terada-san. Wow, you sure? And I used that money to get a new place for me and my mom.
Dinner's ready.
Yay! We loved our new place, and best of all, we no longer had to worry about mosquitoes.
Mom, Dad, I'm gonna do the dishes now. Come on, give me your plate, Tsubasa. Okay.
Yumi, you're such a good girl.
Why can't you be more like her, Tsubasa?
Sorry. Hehe. My sister was always like this, playing the good girl. And it worked because both of my parents loved her. They weren't always like this, though.
Tsubasa, I got you, son.
Oh, you're spoiling him.
But after Yumi was born, everything changed.
Mom, Dad, Parents' Day is coming up. You'll be there, right?
Wouldn't miss it for the world.
They no longer seemed interested in me.
Look, they got me a new one. You can have my old one.
They bought all kinds of things for her, but not me. I usually had to use her old stuff. I was slow and wasn't very good at anything, so I wanted to be like Yumi, but I just didn't know how. So I started reading some books on how to become better with people. Mom, I did the dishes!
Oh, okay.
Dad, I cleaned your shoes!
Okay.
I tried to make my parents happy, but it wasn't working.
You got an 80? Great job!
You're so smart.
Ugh. Someday. I'm sure things will go back to the way they were. Someday. The toy robot my dad got for me, he was the only one I could really talk to. Then one weekend, it was my birthday, and my parents decided to take us to this big swimming pool.
Can't wait.
Be there in a bit.
I wanted to go to a theme park, but they said no. Yumi wanted to go to this new swimming pool, and they listened to her, as always. No fair. It's my birthday. But it's been a while since we went out as a family like this, so I was still pretty excited.
This place is so big.
This place was huge. There were a lot of people here. Then,
Sorry, you can't come in here if you have tattoos.
What did you say?
are they Yakuza? Looks like there was some kind of trouble.
Come on, let's go.
We went to the shallow ends for Yumi.
We're gonna go get something to drink. Stay right here.
Okay.
Got it. Ah, so warm. The water felt really nice. I couldn't wait to go in and start swimming. But then...
Ah!
Whoa! Yumi tackled me and pushed me into the pool. What are you doing?
Oh, relax.
But then... Why is it so deep? I thought this was the kids' pool. We accidentally jumped into the pool for the adults.
My feet! Help! Mom! Dad!
We started to panic. There were a bunch of old people around us, but nobody seemed to notice. And the lifeguard wasn't even looking. This is bad. What do we do? Yumi, grab onto me!
Tsubasa!
I did my best to stay afloat. Then,
Oh no.
my parents came back. Finally!
Yumi!
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 Phew! I was relieved.
Hang in there!
Dad dove into the pool.
What's going on there? Yumi, you okay?
Dad grabbed Yumi first. She was coughing, but it looked like she was gonna be okay. Phew. But then...
Come on, let's get you to the hospital.
Hang in there, Yumi.
What? Wait! Wait for me! I'm still here! I yelled at them, begging them to save me, but...
Come on, let's hurry.
Let's go.
What? I couldn't believe it. They just left me here. I can't breathe. Help me! Mom! Dad!
Hey, you can't go in there.
sore!
I can't breathe. What did I do to upset them? Why did they leave me here like this? I kinda knew why. I wasn't good at anything, and I was always causing them trouble, so... Sorry, Mom and Dad. Then...
You okay? Hey!
Ugh,
There you go, you'll be alright.
I was dizzy, but I was gonna be okay. Then the man said to me,
Your parents are monsters. You can come live with me.
"Who is he?" Then... Ugh.
You're up.
Huh? You're that Yakuza from the pool. I woke up in this room and the Yakuza people from the pool were there. I was so scared I tried to hide, but... Wait. You guys saved me?
Yeah.
Our boss saved your life, kid!
They all worked for the Bazu family. And the guy who saved me, he was one of the leaders here. His name was Mifune-san. Thank you. I was still scared, but I thanked him for saving my life.
You could have died, you know?
Shut up already.
Dog!
They all seemed really nice, though. Well, I'd better head back. My parents must be worried sick.
Sure about that?
Huh?
Your parents took your sister and left. We got someone at the pool waiting for them to come back, but... Nothing so far? Got it.
It was starting to get dark out, but my parents were still not back.
Look, if you want to go home, I won't stop you, but if you want to stay here, that's fine too.
Huh? Then it all started coming back to me.
Your parents are monsters. You can live with me.
Right before I passed out, Mifune-san said I could come stay with him if I wanted. When he saw my parents, he instantly realized that something was wrong with them. So he was offering me a way out. So I decided to stay with them for a while. They hired people from a handyman service company to wait for my parents at the pool. Just in case they came back. Looks delicious!
He's a good chief. I know he doesn't look like one, but...
Shut up.
I thought this would be a temporary thing, though. I still thought my parents would come back, but... 10 years later.
Yes?
Hey, Mom.
What the?
I went back to see my parents.
Hey, come out here!
Sebastian?
Where have you been?
Long time no see. They never reached out to me, not even once. So...
Ah!
Dad!
I came to see them. I've been waiting for years! I've waited for you guys to come back for me. Why did you leave me there, huh? I started yelling at him. 10 years. I waited 10 years. But you didn't even look for me. You didn't even call the police at the swimming pool. You forgot about me, is that it? You wanted me out of the family, so you left me for dead? That's it, isn't it?
What? No, I've heard enough.
Screw this. Who are they? They're the Yakuza. They saved me. You're in the Yakuza now? Ugh. Lynn. Stop! I'll call the cops! Too late. This is where it all ends for you and your family. Huh? What? You heard me. What is this? Why are you doing this? What did we ever do to you? We were just minding our own business. Why did you do this to us?
Why?
Because I don't like you. Why else? But why didn't he just come back? We were waiting for him.
He couldn't. He knew you didn't want him back.
All he could do was wait for you guys to come back for him. You know what you put him through? Do you, huh? Screw you. He's a Yakuza now, right? And I want nothing to do with him.
I'm not Yakuza. Mifune-san raised me like his own and provided a good education for me. I graduated from a great university and became a robot engineer. So I won't be needing this anymore.
What the?
I waited 10 years for them, but I couldn't wait no longer. So I decided to take action on my 22nd birthday.
Take him away!
Thanks for watching everyone. Come back again for more and don't forget to subscribe to the channel.